Alright, this video is about writing standard form equations. Standard form is ax plus by equals c. In other words, just a number before x plus a number before y equals some constant. So what we do first, typically, is to get the equation in slope-intercept form and then move the x term to the left. So here's one that's already in slope-intercept form. That's always going to be your first step. Put or write equation in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b form. So since this one already is, we can move on to step 2, which is to move x term to the left. So right now it's y equals negative x plus 3. If we want to move the x term to the left, all we'll do is add x to both sides, because that'll cancel it out on the right side, and we'll have x plus y equals 3. And that is standard form. All right, let's look over here at number 2. Now this one, we don't have the slope-intercept form equation. We have to do that first. We learned how to do that in the last video. So first thing, if you remember from the last video, is to find 2 points that go through corners on the grid. So like this one would be 1, and this one could be 1 as well. So to find our slope, we can just count rise over run. So we're going to rise 1, 2, and run 1. So 2 over 1 is just 2. Our slope is 2. And it goes up from left to right, so it's positive 2 for the slope. Then we find our b, which is clear on here because it crosses right through the y-axis at negative 3. So now we can write our y equals mx plus b equation. So there's step 1. Now step 2 again is to move the x term to the left. So in this problem we're going to subtract 2x from both sides. And we get negative 2x plus y equals negative 3. Now it is important with standard form that the first number be positive. Let me write this down. So a must be positive and a whole number. So this one is a whole number, but it's not positive. In order to make it positive, all we need to do is multiply everything by a negative. And then that will make our standard form. So 2x minus y equals positive 3. And that's your final answer. If you do happen to run into an example where your a is not a whole number, all you have to do is clear the fraction. So let me just give you an example. Let's say you get to the end of the second step and your answer is like 2/3 x minus y equals 4. Can't have a fraction. So in order to clear your fraction, all you do is multiply by the denominator. So in this problem, we would just multiply everything by 3. Because 3 times 2 is 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2x, and our fraction's gone. Make sure you multiply all the way through by the 3. So if you do get a case where you end up with a fraction at the beginning, this is how you clear it. If you get a situation where you end up with a negative for a, then just multiply through by -1. All right, give this one a try for your notes for tomorrow, and that is it for this video.